Hi there, I'm Andrew from Coastal Compass, and in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how to spot low margin work and double down on what actually pays. By going through this, we're just going to find one thing that's not working and double down on one thing that is. So here's our example for a landscaper, right? And they have a few different service lines here. They're doing some HOA, turf, fert, and weed programs. They're doing a senior discount lawn route. Love to see that. They're doing some work for the city, some municipal stuff. All pretty common, right, for a landscaper here. And we're looking at stone patio, irrigation upgrades. And remember, don't get too caught up on the capture step for now. We're just going in broad strokes. We're looking at things like gross margin, net margin, total labor hours, total expenses for each service line. Just trying to get an idea of what's making us money and what's not. Next, let's jump on down to the skid steer, which was kind of, I marked it in red. So this is this thing I would circle for this business that I would choose to stop today. They had this great ambition to use their machine for a rental program. The problem is they only have one machine. And so they tried to do a rental over the weekend. It got rained out. The machine sat idle for 2 days. So now you have an unhappy rental customer who wants a credit. Let's say you're renting every weekend. It could very well happen once a month during the spring. So I'd kind of look at this as like, man, that's costing me $450 a month right now, unless everything goes perfect on every rental. Okay, so let's jump down to what's going right. We're looking at the stone patio installs and the smart irrigation upgrades. These two things are kind of our bread and butter, right? We want to do as many of these types of jobs as possible, but you can't just, say, okay, I want the guys to make more stone patios, so they're going to make them. No, there's a route, right? And so if we jump on down, skip past some of these non-negotiables, right to the design consultation, right? So the metric we were able to pull when just looking at the broad strokes, 30,000 foot view for our design consultation is that 70% of the time that our consultant goes out, he converts these consultations into an install for a patio or a smart irrigation system or one of our higher margin services, right? So here on the cut tab, you're just going to put in what you decided to cut, how much you saved, when you decided to do that, and why you decided to do that. You can also run the cut tab as a what if scenario. Take 2 if you have to and start comparing them. What is this really costing me each month? And are there broader implications to my business if I cut it now? Once you cut and convert, you're ready to go. And so we just need to upsell our stone patio and outdoor lighting packages. That's the goal here. We're going to add an additional 10 design hours per month by sunsetting the rental program and shifting just one crew member to the design build. This particular landscaper was able to add over $84,000 in profit to their annual tickets. Come back every 30 days. You don't got to get crazy. You don't got to obsess over your P&L. There'll be plenty of time to do that, as you go on. But one at a time. We're going to cut one thing and we're going to convert and strengthen the next thing. And that's the power of a 5-minute data drive. Go ahead, grab the template, drop in your own numbers. Let me know what surprises you find. And if you need any help, just shoot me a DM along the way. I know you got this. See you on the next one.